strange story of unexplained stuff happening in my new house. Alicia Desjarlais. Good morning everyone. There are a few things happening in my new house that I couldn't explain. First, let me give you a little backstory about myself. Since I was a baby, I've seen things other people couldn't. Up until about 8 years ago, I had always thought that I just moved into haunted homes because every house I've ever lived in I've seen or felt things. Until I was told that I had a gift. I was like a light in total darkness where these people or spirits come. Anyway, when I and the father of my kids moved into this home on 14 block Argyle Street in Regina, SK, I started to notice weird things immediately. First, it was subtle, black shadows moving on the corner of my eye. And I always just blamed it on my weed smoking. Until we had our first child, and as a toddler, she would see and play with a man she named Funny Guy. We would hear her playing and laughing hard with someone in her room, but when we went to look she was always alone. This was when I started seeing more. I have so many stories that would scare the crap out of someone, but there's only one story that still gives me chills no matter how many times I tell the story. So, I and the dad, let's just call him **lol. Just kidding, we will name him John. We used to take turns when our daughter was asleep making her bottle and feeding, putting her back to sleep. So we hear her cry on the baby monitor and I run up to put her back to sleep. She was sleeping on our bed, so I gave her her bottle and surround her with pillows because she was starting to roll. As I'm sitting there on the head of the bed, it being pitch black in the room, with my legs out in front of me, I feel 4 footsteps on the bed walking towards me. The 4th step was just between my legs and then nothing. When I didn't feel our cat shadow walk on top of me, I moved my legs around, sat up, started to move my arms around because I wanted to hear her bell ringing as she jumped off. I didn't feel anything. That's when I got scared and yelled for John. He ran up as fast as he could because he said I sounded so scared. I grabbed our daughter and ran downstairs and told John what I had just felt. He said you couldn't have felt her because she was outside still. He went to open the front door and there she was walking inside with her little bell making noise. For weeks I thought about what I had felt. And I came to the conclusion that whatever it was that walked onto my bed and towards me wasn't human because of the footsteps on the bed. It wasn't the cat because the foot indents weren't light enough. But it was something in between. Years later, we had to get someone to come and bless our house because the activity was getting overwhelming. When he was all done, he told me that he saw an evil being in my house and it was about 3 feet tall. I immediately thought back to when I felt the footsteps. I knew it was that thing that walked towards me, because of the pressure in the bed not being human or cat, but something in between. This is my story. Thank you for watching. Like our videos, subscribe our channel and comment down your horror stories and share our videos as much as you can.